newcomers to play with us. For many years we've been all alone. We're forced to be still and play the same songs we've known since that day. An imposter took our life away, and now we're stuck here to decay. Please let us get in, don't lock us away. We're not like what you're thinking. We are poor little souls who have lost all control, and we're forced here to take that role. We've been all alone, stuck in our little zone since 1987. Join us, be our friend, or just be stuck in defend. After all, you only got 5 nights at Freddy's. Is this where you wanna be? I just don't get it. Why would you want to stay 5 nights at Freddy's? Is this where you wanna be? I just don't get it. Why do you want to stay 5 nights at Freddy's? We're really quite surprised that we get to see you another night. You should have looked for another job. You should have said to this place goodbye. It's like there's so much more. Maybe you've been in this place before. We remember a face like yours. You seem acquainted with those doors. Please let us get in. Don't lock us away. We're not like what you're thinking. We are poor little souls who have lost all control, and we're forced here to take that role. We've been all alone, stuck in our little zone since 1987. Join us, be our friend, just be stuck in the bed. After all, you only got 5 nights at Freddy's. Is this where you wanna be? I just don't get it. Oh, why do you want to stay 5 nights at Freddy's? Is this where you wanna be? I just don't get it. Oh, why do you want to stay 5 nights at Freddy's?
Yes, 5 Nights at Freddy's indeed. What do you know about Big Band? When I have Big Band, it's peak, I'm afraid. There's 2 of them that I know of, which is the one we're listening to, which is the obviously the FNAF 1 song, and then there's one for It's Been So Long too. I like doing them on. They aren't bad. Anyway, okay, when I shut up, get turned down a bit. Okay. Anyway. Hi guys, welcome to day number 6 of the month of stream. It is the 6th. Day number 6 of the month of streams. Today should be a lot like calmer of a stream. Yesterday we were kind of, we had the Realm Olympics going on, and so that was really, it limited how much I could interact with the chat. But we should be doing a bit better today. Anyway, welcome to the stream, Leah, Josh, Ferris, and Autumn. Hope you're all having a good day. We have a decent bit to do today. Epstein Cast is in the normal server. Not when I'm streaming. No, that's pretty chill most of the time when I'm streaming. At least the past few days it's been pretty chill. Last time I've been on while streaming. And we don't have, what do you mean really? It's pretty normal. I've just been building. Don't believe you. Well, maybe have more faith. You don't build? That's probably true. I don't remember the last time I built anything at all. So we're gonna remedy that today. I gotta, my name is still the wrong color. I should probably fix that real fast. Okay, there we go. Yeah. We have, you did that last time, so you never did that. Oh. I mean, technically I did build last time. I think, I don't know if you've heard of this game modem. It's called Build Battle. Checkmate. Anyway, yeah. So that was fun. Eventually that'll become a video, but that we have there's a video that's already like slotted ahead of that, so that won't be for a little while. Which brings me to today. We come over to the the realm here. We have a bit of a Goliath that we have to get building. This is going to be. This is definitely gonna be a project. It'll probably take a few hours to build this. This is the most in-depth island I've ever done. Even if it's still hollow, we're just gonna look inside. Yeah. This will be fun to do. God, it looks so good. Sorry, I'm just admiring it. Okay. Anyway, with all of that being said, I think the best idea is just to get started. I don't know what's a good like launch point. Should I put all my shoulders on this bridge? Yeah, I think that'd be good for now. Let's put everything in the bridge here. Okay. And we're gonna we'll take 3 of each. We'll take 4 of each, just so we have the full stone, andesite, and is that it? Where's the tuff? Oh, here. There actually isn't that much stuff, but we'll take more stacks anyway. And then I don't know why I have so much steak on me. We'll organize it real fast too. Just so everything is kind of in the proper spots. Autumn breeze is on. Oh, I should probably also get some building block or some scaffolding blocks. Gonna fill shop. I don't need your stupid mud. I don't need it. Other people might. I've paid my nickel. How long has the server been going? There's 2 answers to this question. Technically, it has been around since February 2024. But we didn't really start playing on the server until April 2024. So I would say April 2024 is probably the better estimate, because Autumn and I created the worlds in February, and then we played like 10 minutes and made it to the beach you see down there. This spawns in the jungle right there. I made it to this beach, and then we didn't log on for a few months. So what am I looking for? Dirt, that's what I'm looking for. Almost 2 years. Yeah, almost 2 years. We're quite dedicated. Of course, we haven't been playing the whole time. There's been up periods. There's been upswings and downswings in activity, but it's not very often that you see servers last this long. So I'm quite proud of it. Yeah, we're actually always online. Autumn is true and real. Yeah, if you log off, you get banned. That being said, we're down to 2 members. So maybe we should reel that back a bit, Autumn. Okay, are we ready? I think I'm ready. As ready as I'll ever be. I actually need deep slate. That's probably yeah. I should probably get deep slate. I think it's fair you should ban everyone logs off. Autumn, I hope restarting that shop takes you the rest of your time on the realm. I actually don't really need fireworks right now or this, to be fair. Every other deep slate I need is like deep slate. I did not do a very good job of grading and thing this. I can change it. It's fine. If I want to change it in the future, I can. It'd probably look a bit better if it went up to maybe like there at least, but I don't really care right now. How much you'd be so profitable to you and you only. I know. That's actually the plan. That's actually the plan. I have all these people build all these cool builds so that way I can ban them and claim all their builds for myself. Alright, we're going. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Hurry up. Hurry up, Cloud. Go faster. I'm so paranoid that I'm gonna log on one day and Cloud, Zephyr, Sky are gonna be dead because of a hit job from Cole. Don't know why he'd ever kill one of my mounts. That'd be kind of weird of him, but you know the worry's always there. Okay, I gotta quickly single layer. Yeah. Okay, it's gonna be a little slow starting off, but it'll get better. 3D printer style. Oh, Moss Lichen. I should probably get that. Or Glow Lichen, sorry. That's what it's called, isn't it? Anyway. I started streaming a little late today because I was making ice cream. I got an ice cream maker for Christmas. And so I was finally putting it to some good use. And I think it turned out pretty good. I had a little bit of it, and then I put it in the freezer because you can have it straight out of the ice cream maker as like soft serve, but I wanted to I wanted it to solidify a bit. So I think it did turn out quite well. Especially for my first time. It wasn't too difficult to make. It's pretty easy. What flavor? I made strawberry. Strawberry is probably my favorite flavor of ice cream. If I had to pick one. I think it's a pretty basic answer, but I don't know. I like it. That's the flavor for me. What's that for, Ratla? We're not hitting on my ice cream choices, are we? Oh, it's just not gonna look quite right. That's fine. I just gotta ignore it. The stupid yellows, whatever. Blech. It's kind of hard controlling the gas sometimes when it's this small, but we'll get through it. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to make sure to quickly throw a Glow Lichen right here. How are you doing today, Ranla? How did the Valoranting go? I saw you were, I was in and out of mech stream. I would have been like there for a decent bit of time, but I had to run to the store because we didn't have any we were missing a few ingredients for the ice cream. And I would have left earlier, but I didn't want to leave the dogs alone. And no one got home until late today. No, I did not read no DMs. Once I finished my ice cream, I came in here and immediately started setting up because I was already running late, and this is gonna take a while, and I don't wanna be live too late. I want to avoid what happened last year, or the end of the year before. I think the last 2 years I've been like pretty bad at starting like really late, and it leading to short streams. I'm not saying that's gotten any better this year. We're not starting as late. Don't think it's helping the short stream issue, but you know, I can dream. Man, this is a weird shape. The Valorant went well. That's good. Mech is green. Wow. Is the act reset today or tomorrow? I don't know how that thing works. I don't know how that system works anymore. It's weird. Tomorrow? Okay. It's an episode reset though, so isn't Matt gonna get booted out of Green? Ah, this is awkward. Not anymore, I fixed it. Map changes, agent changes, and new gun were today. Okay, I see. Is the new gun any good? You adore it? Got the Rattle seal of approval. Were the breeze changes any good? Well, that's how it looked like a really different map now. To be fair, I don't remember the old breeze that well because it's been out of the pool for like 18,000 years. When was the last time? Was the last time I was in the pool during Madrid? Off along a medium range. Oh, we're talking about. Sorry, they were like dissing breeze. Now we're still on the gun. I was like, dang, I thought it was. I thought it looked a little bit better, but I guess not. Breeze is looking really good. We played it. Any gameplay to go off of? Like an orb smoke might be viable. Whoa. Okay, so I'm ruining. I hope I have the Lycan. Can't play it yet. Oh, you can't play it yet. Okay, it's not in rotation. I see. Wasn't customs then or something? How does that work? Or did we just see the video? No, because I saw you on it earlier. Oh, they had to replay the customs? That's probably overdue. But at least they got it. This actually isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but we're still quite early on. It's going to get bigger and bigger, so we're going to slow down pretty dramatically. I could probably do without the happy cast, honestly. I'm tempted to... Yeah, I'm going to leave Cloud for now. Stalking back. The stream. That's what you mean. I was in my stream quite a bit today. I didn't speak very much. I was mostly lurking and listening. I messed up. It's chalked. It's chopped. Doing stalking. Oh, okay. I'm stalking you. That's a little odd. We got any more stalkers I should know about? Five total. Whoa, Rattler, did we just leak the viewer count? How could you? I got reprimanded by Adam for knowing that because I had the short stream pulled up. Oh, you made it up? Oh, okay, never mind. It's actually 4. My mic doesn't pick up me slamming my desk anymore. It's just so sad. I got reprimanded for Autumn the other day because I was looking at the view count because I had my shorts stream pulled up. And she was mocking me because of it because I said that I don't usually look at my viewer count. That's true, I don't. I make sure to explicitly hide it. You miss us? GG. I gotta get up early tomorrow. Actually, no, I'm not even getting up early. I get up at the normal time tomorrow that I usually get up. I just gotta go somewhere early. Not been to VC or on the round to interact with you since your trip. I haven't really been to VCs. Period. I've been in the realm, that's it. I haven't really been in a VC much though. I've been in a couple private ones here and there with Autumn. But other than that, no, I haven't been in anything. Spread so much hate. Yeah. I didn't maybe VC once while I was on the trip. Maybe I thought about joining and then just didn't end up joining. That could have been it. Or I joined like a different one. If spies equals Leah. Leah hasn't really been in a call with me either. Maybe one time at some point that I can't quite remember. think Autumn might have moved Leah in at one point. Yeah. I think that's what happened, Autumn. Why is this empty? Also, I should definitely go grab torches real fast. They should be in one of these chests. Yep, here we are. There's already a creeper. Ugh, why is there already a creeper? Okay, we're good. We've diffused the situation. Not even close. Okay, now I've fallen in this single hole I can't get out of. I hate building. Give me my torches. God! I can't. The island has conquered me. I might need another torch down here now that I'm looking at this, so I'm just gonna put that down there. I don't think I'll be needing deep sight anymore. Probably. I'd be shocked if I did. Yeah, the ice cream maker came with a few like recipes. I didn't use any of the recipes this time. I used one I found online. But one of them is like, I think one of them's actually I think it's a mango sorbet, but it might actually be a pineapple sorbet. So maybe I'll make that at some point soon. We'll see how adventurous I feel. I've not had a I'm blanking right now. I've not had a mango since I've left England. I had one. I think I had one the day not the day before I left. That's a mistake. I think I gotta have more mangoes. I gotta go buy some from the store or something. To make it like they do over there, I suppose. Oh, I don't know. I just haven't had any. I can neither confirm nor deny this. I know how to probably cut them open now. I looked like a vampire. Like the first night I got a mango, because I was like, I mean, it's honestly the best way I can describe it. I looked like a vampire. It was like 12 a.m. I was standing in the dark kitchen, like biting my teeth into the fruit, the actual fruit, not the skin. Sorry, what am I looking at nowadays? I was there the other. I think I've been there 3 times since I've been back, and 2 of those were like the first 2 days I got back. I had like refill, but then we've been pretty, you know, not there much. I probably won't go there as much if I start making my own milkshakes here, which I might very well start doing. I'm gonna make my first like homemade milkshake tomorrow, since I have my ice cream to go with it now. I just realized the second. Yeah, big band. I didn't realize it was playing for some reason. We love big band. Five Nights at Freddy's 2. True. Wise words. Wise words. Didn't this just play? Okay, no. This is a different version of the same song. What did Ferris do? I'm confused. Nothing? Oh, okay. What, please? Okay. I'm just making this a thing I do not want to see him. Oh, okay. Alright, first, why'd you do it? I just realized we're almost a week in and I've done nothing but stream Minecraft. And much worse than that, I've done nothing but stream basically working on the realm. Maybe I should do some variety or something. I don't know if there's any games that I really want to play right now besides this though. Ferris, you've been sentenced to five years of Val. You've been sentenced to getting Ascendant 3 in Valorant. Lock in. Trevor will be overseeing your progress. What happens to my random roguelikes or indie games? Your random roguelikes? You know what was belonging to that person? Yeah, me. No. It used to do. I just don't have any right now that I want to play. I don't like Wild Frost that much. Games like, I don't know, I just can't do games like that very, like, they're fun like for a bit, but I just don't, they don't function in my mind. It's not my type of game. I need more of an objective than what that game gives. You done Hades yet? No, I don't have any. No, I haven't denied the first or the second. I'm kind of interested in Dead Cells. I can't remember how it was described, but that's kind of a little interesting. The only thing I know about Dead Cells is the one mod pack we played. I don't think Inscription. I think Inscription have the same issue that Wild Frost did for me. From what I know about it. Actually, oh, I'm out of stone. Alright, I'll get some more. I think the bot was decently faithful to the game. Oh yeah, we're talking about that. Sorry. What is it, a Metroidvania, Autumn? Like a roguelite Metroidvania or roguelike? One of the two, I don't know which one. People gotta entertain so people don't die. I shouldn't die. Not that it's even hardcore, but should be here for a little while. That's probably good. Yes, that's an interesting concept to me. Light probably, but I'm not sure. I think the only roguelikes I've played is a bit of Hades and Risk of Rain 2. I have seen, honestly, I don't think I've seen much of either. I've seen a very little Risk of Rain 2 gameplay, and I don't even, like, I couldn't even tell you anything that happened in it. It was like being streamed in my voice chat. That's about it. The only people I know who played Hades, that played Risk of Rain that I knew was, well, one of them was Bean, I think, and then the other one was this lad named Exo, and I think Barber too. That was a trio that I knew. Well, I still know Bean somewhat. I speak to him sometimes, but I don't speak to the other two. But I know they played a decent bit of Risk of Rain too. Actually, I think Toaster plays it too, doesn't he? I think Toaster plays it. Always has a lot going on, but it's really fun most of the time. Maybe I'll take a look at it. Yeah, Hades, I don't know if I just said it or not, but I don't know anything about Hades. I know at least Hades 2 looks really good, like graphically, it's really pretty. But beside that, yeah, I think it was Toaster and maybe PJ also plays it, Autumn. I think those two might. Toaster's playing with someone, and if I had to guess, it'd be PJ. Yeah, I should probably do variety, but I am quite enjoying myself just doing Minecraft, to be fair. What description didn't you like? I think it should fill any needs for a roguelike that I'm aware of. It just doesn't seem appealing. If I'm being okay, well, one. I mean, I haven't even seen that much gameplay, but from what I do, the very little I do know, it just doesn't seem that appealing. But if I had to give like maybe one of, well, I'm not like a big fan of the seemingly horror aspects. I mean, it doesn't seem like outright horror, obviously. It just seems at most like a bit unsettling or something, but that's not really, I don't know. It's just not jumping out at me to be like a game that I would really sit down and enjoy. I'd have to look into it a bit more. I am very, very terrible with horror and horror adjacent things. So that may be, you know. Watch Markiplier play through it a smidge? Yeah, maybe. Not a full-on horror game. Yeah. I don't know, it's just like, I mean, I've seen a tiny bit of gameplay. I think I watched Autumn do it a little bit. One night. But yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not a big fan of roguelike card games. Maybe that's the part of Wild Frost I didn't like. I don't know. I don't know if I've played even that. I don't know how many roguelites I've really played. I don't really know I'm that big a fan of card games in general. The only card game that I think I've really ever played, like seriously, is Wizard 101. And that the status of a card game for that is a bit shaky at best. The combat's card game, but it's an MMORPG, so I don't know. And it's not even a roguelite. Definitely not a roguelite. That's just, it's just a card game ish thing. I don't know. How are we looking? We're actually getting there. We're getting a decent bit there. We're gonna do the river soon, which is probably the scariest part. I'm sure that'll take me a few minutes to do. This is the time to get into Magic the Gathering. I might have played a tiny bit of Undercards, thinking on that note. I don't know if I really cared for that either. I'm not really that type of a... I'm not, like, into the strategic type of that stuff. I'm sure if I really wanted to, like, get into it, I could probably do pretty good. But it's just never really interested me. Like, some things I like getting strategic for, but I have to really care about it. And have a firm understanding of whatever I'm strategizing for. If I don't feel like really comfortable, like really comfortable, then I don't bother. Because I don't want to waste the time. Oops. What is this? Why is this doing that? It's so weird, like, building us in the realm and seeing, like, the weird shapes that took over. Why is there a paragraph in my chat on them? I don't have the mental capacity to read this right now. I'm like multitasking. I'm building. I'm looking at chat. I'm listening to music, and I'm like trying to keep this time lapse looking okay. All right, I gotta like dedicate some extra brain power to this. Hang on. Those are 2 long sentences for YouTube chat. I mean, you gotta understand. YouTube chat, these things get warped. In-depth paragraph here. See, that's a paragraph right there. Anything that's longer than 2 lines long, paragraph. I could even categorize that as spam. You're done. Finished. Any last words? I'll read it after I finish this layer. I'll take a second. Wait. Moss. We have our first like little pad. Why is this floating? What is this block? It's like a load-bearing block. If I don't have this, like the whole island falls into the void. Now I need to start getting some moss. And I am with magic in a way. When I was learning, I didn't really grasp how in depth it was, and just was having fun doing whatever. But once I did grasp it, but then I fell in love. Yes, that's the issue. I can't have that period. I gotta grasp it, and if I don't grasp it, I don't play it. I think there's a deeper psychological reason as to why I like don't like doing that stuff, but I'm not gonna get to it on stream because it's not the place for it. Yes, Autumn, we hate learning. Baldy isn't gonna be very happy. Please, no one tell Baldy. No one tell Baldy. I need to keep my grades up. Guys, I'm getting the EAP, which is not good because we're not even halfway done with this thing. Am I cooked? How long have we been going for? 30 minutes? 40 minutes almost? That's pretty good. 40 minutes and we got this much done. More like 30. We spent the first 10 messing around. I did say it'd probably take a few hours. I don't know what I'm going to stream tomorrow, because once I have this done, we're all caught up on builds. So maybe tomorrow we'll get back into the creative world, if I'm not doing any variety stuff. Moss. I wish I used a bit more moss in like the other islands. I used it like on the tops, but I haven't really used it anywhere else. And to be fair, it's kind of the same for this island. But I definitely used it more on this island. Oh, I gotta talk about this real fast. So I think it wasn't last stream. I think it was the stream before. We had an interaction with I think Cole is like the main proponent. And I thought it was pretty funny, and I kind of wanted to do a short on it. But then I realized that I hadn't recorded the stream, and that means I didn't have the separate audio track. So if I'd have to use like the full audio with the song in the background, and so I was like, dang it, that's tough. And so now it's not getting a short. But I'm recording now, so anytime that happens in the future, we'll be okay. That should be fine. I prepared for these for the next short. They're looking pretty good. Thank you. It's we don't have very much of it down. But we're definitely making decent progress at the very least. If it's okay, nothing else, we're definitely moving. I'm pretty sure it's a bit of a weird way of doing the islands, like timeline size. I think I've pretty much started with the top and worked my way down most of the time. But this is a very complicated one, so I can kind of understand me doing. I think it makes more sense for me to do a top down, or sorry, bottom up. Okay. Does anyone here? Oh, I guess it's probably a better question to say. How many here know about the trolley sour gummy worms? You got any knowers in here? Well, I know Autumn has at least seen them because I sent her a picture earlier, but I've been a bit of a, well, I guess I've gone through phases. I've been a bit of a trolley gummy worm fiend in the past. I remember like back whenever we lived up north and we were driving down to Florida to visit family. It was a long drive. It was like, shoot, it was long. Maybe like 14 hours ish drive. Maybe probably a bit longer. Maybe closer to 16. I remember one of my favorite snacks was these stupid gummy worms. So I had to, while I was at the store today getting the ingredients for the ice cream, I decided to satiate the child in me and buy like a decently sized bag of the trolley gummy worms. And so that just sat here next to me. And I had too many earlier and I was feeling ill. Does anyone else have like a specific I guess candy that you like resort to? Keep coming back to. I guess favorite candy is the question. You know, we don't think they have that much in the UK though. I don't think they do either. I didn't see. I mean, I didn't look. I didn't see any when I was there. I'm sure they have like alternates. I saw a lot of Haribo. Definitely got quite. I actually have Haribo next to me too, that I got there and brought back. Sour Patch Watermelon Simply Peak. I think I've like irreparably burned myself out on those. I don't know what school year it was. It may have been my 7th grade school year. My 7th grade school year. I took my lunch to school. Like I had it made at home and then I brought it to school. And every day I had like a small pack of the watermelon Haribo. And I think I simply I burned myself out. And like, it's okay, but it's not my first choice anymore. I think that could go for like Sour Patch Kids in general. Because before that, like Sour Patch Kids was a pretty like normal part of my my lunch. Like that was kind of my like snack in my lunch. I always had that. Remember, I'd never eat the orange ones. I hated the orange Sour Patch Kids. I hate a lot of orange stuff in general. And I'm not that big a fan of the fruit, to be fair. But yeah. Once UK food sucks though, we hate flavor. Yeah, I don't know. I like yeah. I experienced that. I'd like to like it more than I did, but it was okay. There's some good stuff. Trying to think, was there anything that I had for the first time when I was over there? I had a trifle for the first time there. I don't recall having a trifle before. That was pretty good. That's a dessert though. Other than that, I don't know if I had anything unique. I had lamb there. That was the first time I ever had lamb. We yeah, we had lamb. We all thought it was beef, but it was lamb. That tasted pretty good. How would I rank? Okay, since we were talking about Sour Patch Kids a bit, how would you guys rank the Sour Patch Kids flavors? Obviously, you have the watermelon, and then like I might obviously the base Sour Patch Kids also have like different flavors to them. What would you rate? Can we get like a tier list going? I'm gonna guess. Why are you in the island? I'm gonna guess the watermelon one's probably gonna be at the top for both of you. I don't know about anyone else. Or if anyone's ever had any Sour Patch. I don't think how I'd rank it. I don't even remember all the flavors to be fair. There's like a red one. There's a blue one. Red Sour Patch Kid good, other than it's okay. Watermelon's the 10.5 out of 10. Black raspberry. What the heck is black raspberry? No, Leo, you can't just throw all of those you can't throw all of them together because they have different flavors. Like the orange tastes different than the others. And I've never heard of black raspberry Sour Patch. Am I crazy? Has anyone else heard of these? Do I just not know like the lore? Am I not a Sour Patch knower? I thought I had this. Blue raspberry, red berry, lemon. Oh, that was lemon one. Orange and lime are the reg flavors. Yeah, lime. Oh, lime was the green, was it? It's been ages since I've had them. If I had to rank them, if I'm just doing the reg, oh, it was Christmas. Okay, that makes sense. If I had to do like the regular one, I think I would go for, well, orange at the bottom. Definitely orange at the bottom, hard bottom. I think orange and then lemon for me. Those are the bottom two. Lemon's better. I can definitely tolerate lemon. I'd actually eat lemon, but it's lemon. I don't know how good you'd get at that, in my opinion. And then the others are, it's difficult from here. I think green might be my third. Green might be my third. That's tough. And then from there, it's really close between red and blue. I think I'm gonna go blue and then red. I think I'm gonna go with that. That feels good in my mind. I used to for some reason, this is just something that popped in my head one day, and it was a ritual from then on. But if you have a blue raspberry one and you like chew on it for a while, it kind of tastes like bubblegum to me, and I don't know why. I just remember that from like those days. No question marks. No, I swear this happened. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I would do it like every time I had the blue ones. That was like my favorite part. I think red was like on average the best. You might be crazy. Oh, that's a you think for sure? Huh? Guys, no, don't do this to me. What's yours? Also, no. No, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I swear. All of you need to go try a blue raspberry Sour Patch Kid right now. Anyway, welcome to today's sponsor, Sour Patch Kids. That is a joke, legally. Please do not harass me. You're done. You've gone crazy. No, please, please, please. Wait, Autumn actually shoot. No, wait, don't actually do that. No. don't use the scientific method against me. Get the straight doctors. Okay, shall I share some like maybe possible other weird stuff? I mentioned the trolley gummy worms a bit ago, and obviously they have like they're sour, and so what I'll do is I'll just like I'll throw it in my mouth, and then I'll just kind of I'll like suck on it and get all the like the sour stuff off. I don't know why, but I really like doing that. And then I'll eat it after that. But that's just, I don't know, it's something I do. It's something to keep me busy, I think is the reason why I do that. You madman. Yeah, I get that. Okay, thank you. Okay. At least I'm not completely crazy. Is that a normal thing to do? I'm not outing myself, right? I'm learning a lot this stream, and I don't know. Pretty normal, I think. Okay. The normalcy of how one enjoys their gummies is a big question. I'm like debating right now. Either normal or we are all crazy. You know what? I think we can live with that. That is normal. I guess Leah's the pariah of normalcy. What she says goes. Not bubblegum thing. No, on God, we have all tasted the bubblegum. You cannot gaslight me. I refuse. I see what you're doing. I will not fall for it. You're insane. Spattle's what I quote the stupid meme. Joker thing. That word has been permanently ruined for me now, and I blame Cole and Sherbert. I think Sherbert was the first one I saw like quote that stupid thing. I'm Nightmare Freddy. What? Is this a variation I don't know about? You're crazy. Just wait until the sleep delirium starts kicking in. That'll be fun. Autumn's taking a while. Is she like writing up a paper or something? She's gotta document her findings. Maybe she found out the truth and she's too ashamed to come back. That's what happened. Oh, I just realized we're starting to do the... I think this is the river basin right here. Yeah, this is the river basin. We've almost made it to the ground floor. I think it should get a bit easier from here. Definitely making pretty good progress still, so I'm happy. Dun, 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 dun. River time, almost river time. I should probably put this on. Doesn't make sense. What happened? Okay, it's my mouse carpet. Oops. Wait, we're really starting to get a lot of stuff now. I see it over there. You're supposed to chew on the blue ones. Yeah, like you gotta like really chew. You gotta dedicate yourself. It's an art. You know, if you don't get it, I understand. I'll think less of you, but I'm gonna next time I go to the store. Oh shoot, we're out of time. I'm gonna make this bit every time creator plays. Guys, hope you all enjoyed today's stream. I gotta go. I've been exposed. Next time I go to the store, I'm gonna buy some Sour Patch Kids, and I'm gonna prove all of you wrong. I'm not crazy. I am not crazy. Cover vaccine infused stream. All right, thank you for stopping by, Josh. Have a good rest of your night. If I don't see you again. Out of cobblestone. Naga and she's like blue. All right, so we just don't understand. We just don't understand. It's okay. You don't get me as a person, and I'm gonna be honest. It does hurt. It does hurt. I feel like I'm not understood, and I don't know how to feel about that. Maybe like 3 at once. Low key, you might actually be cooking because I kind of remember doing multiple at the same time. You're insane. No, I'm not. Is that abnormal to have multiple gummies at the same time? It accentuates the flavor. No, I low-key remember now. I would split the gummies up. I'd split the Sour Patch Kids up, and then I would like have all of one flavor at the same time. I'd do like 5 of the same flavor in my mouth to like really make sure that like the tastes burst. You know, you really get hit with that red or that yellow or that green. Ooh, the yellows were a challenge because they're lemonades. They're already a little tart. That blew your socks off. That's completely unrelated to the previous point. I would just do that. I don't want to spend 18 years eating my stupid Sour Patch Kids at the lunch table. Teenage Medulla was crazy. Technically, I'm still teenage, but we don't talk about that. Not much longer. Okay, am I crazy? When do you technically start being a teenager? Stop being a teenager? Because I mean, technically, you're a young adult starting at 18. But isn't that just like you kind of selling yourself short there? Because you still got 18 and 19. So is that still considered like being a teenager, even though you're also a young adult at that point? What's the age archetypes here? Is there like a science behind this? What do you do with the remaining sour dust? I don't do anything. I throw it out. There's nothing to gain from it. If something can't offer you anything, dispose of it immediately. That's why it's a motto with a few things in life. Like young adult should be used for adults who are young and not like 16-ish-year-old. Okay, that's not the question though. 16 is not a young adult. 18 is whenever you become a young adult. Is that not true? You become a young adult at 18. Or am I crazy? Is young adult like 20 or something? What? Hang on, I'm looking this up. From the late teens to the mid 20s, with common ranges being 18 to 25. Okay, I also looked it up. 18 to 19 is still technically a teenager, but they're also like, they're not a minor anymore. They're legally considered an adult, but they're still a teenager. This is good to know. No, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know if there's some like wacky stuff going on where you are, but yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard of that. I'm really bad at telling people's like ages based on their appearance. I don't know how people do that. That's such a weird concept to me. I mean, obviously to a degree I can't, because if you're like 5 years old, I'm not gonna say that part. So we're gonna. Well, that sounds really bad now. Oh. You know, sometimes I should just like not. I'm going on a negative streak here. First the team name from yesterday, and now this. Actually, you weren't there, Autumn. I think you were busy getting voted out when we were discussing that. Yeah, our team name yesterday could have been better, picked a bit better. I don't even remember whose idea it was. I think Ethan suggested it after seeing the performance enhancing drugs that Bacon had on him that he didn't even get to use, by the way. immediately got voted out. Granted, I feel like, I mean, obviously getting farther in the game was better than not, but I feel like getting eliminated was kind of like a non-issue. He had healing potions he stole from Sherbert's chest. Also, I think winning a minigame should have gotten you immunity. I think it's a bit silly that it didn't. I mean, I understood that it was mainly for the buffs, but I think it would have made a bit more sense. Because then that means Sherbert wouldn't have been voted out, and then I also wouldn't have been voted out. Unless immunity only goes to like the person who won one. Because I technically, no, I'm not insane. Guys. Why does everyone just have Sour Patch Kids handy? Can we lock in, please? Sour Patch. Okay, L. They are calling me crazy, but I am not crazy. If you take the blue raspberry Sour Patch and you chew on it for a while, I swear it starts tasting like bubblegum. I swear to you. They all called me crazy. No. I'm losing it. I'm on the edge. I'm teetering. I can see it a little bit. Bang. The light has been bestowed upon Autumn. I'm not crazy. I don't know if we have any Better Call Saul watchers, but I feel like Chuck right now. I am not crazy. I think I did it wrong, but like maybe if you squint at it. What are you squinting at? No. Saying I believe you. What? No, but you don't believe me enough. I'm sure it tastes like bubblegum if your taste buds are in an extremely damaged state. Maybe I put one too many sugar. Maybe I put one too many Sour Patch Kids in my mouth way back whenever I would like have them all. I think a few times I did try to eat the whole bag at once. That was difficult. That was really difficult back in the day. That was like extreme sports. Why am I making that connection? Sour Patch shots. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey. I mean, I guess you could look at it kind of like that. Is that what shots are? Wouldn't it be Sour Patch chugging more so? Because you're having the whole bag at once. Okay, if it makes you feel better, I think I only tried that the whole bag at once like a few times. Also, you gotta keep in mind, it's not the whole bag. I took the oranges out. I'm telling you guys, I could not have any of the orange Sour Patch. They were so terrible. It's not that big of a bag. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. Hang on. We got like the boxed ones. And there's like a little baggie, or there's a bunch of little bags in it. I honestly don't remember how big it was. If you look up Sour Patch Kids, or sorry, Snack Size Sour Patch Kids, the first one that pops up in like the popular products, I think if you cut that in half, that's about the size. I think. It wasn't like a big bag or anything. It was like it was probably a good like maybe 10 to 15-ish Sour Patch in there. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. I don't know. It was quite a few years ago now, I fear. We're talking about 7th grade. I'm going into I'm almost done with my second year of college now, so if that gives you a little little look-see into the timeline here. I'm so glad the Ferris drop typed Am I out of dirt? Oh, this is supposed to be my building blocks. That's why I don't have them. We're getting a lot of funkin' songs tonight. Well, Dustin actually, but no, there's been some. Yeah, no, it's mainly funkin'. I saw you were editing earlier. How's that going? Are we making good progress? I actually have stuff that I need to start editing here soon, but I'm lazy, so we'll see when that gets done. Maybe I'll do a little bit of work tomorrow. I keep saying this, but I really want to get shorts out. I think I want to get shorts out because, like, I don't know, we're really close to 300, and I'd like to get it. Because I've been in the 290s for like 6 months now, and it's really bothering me. And I just need to upload content. I need snapshots to come back. Where's my dang snapshot? I think snapshot should be back next week. I'm pretty sure that's. I think Mojang might be back this week, but I don't think the first snapshot's till next week. I think that's the general timeline. Tomorrow the product's gonna preview, but I don't right now. Yeah, something like that. I hope they release it on. It's weird because if I remember correctly, back like earlier last year they released the snapshots on Wednesdays, but then they went Tuesdays. I'd prefer if they released them on Tuesdays because I have class. Well, actually I have class. Actually, it doesn't really matter. I'm cooked either way. I'll be at class whatever they release for the first bit. That's okay. But they're cooking something big. I have no idea what to expect. What was the last one? No, last one was a mouse. I was supposed to say last one was Copper Age, but it wasn't. You see, I go on a hiatus. I lose track of all this stuff. Ivan Visuals had a big groundwork update last time. How soon is? Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what it could be. What, like, where do you think okay, well, I guess we gotta poke into the mind of Mojang right now. If you are Mojang, what part of like Minecraft is the most lacking that you would reasonably do? when I saw my end update emails. They're single-handedly brought on the end update. I believe that big updates will be a thing of the past. I mean, I don't know if I'd even be that upset if the big updates were gone. Cause I mean, like, they were cool, but I also do kind of like our current system a decent bit. I really wanted to submit a hot take, by the way, El, but I could not for the life of me think of a hot take, and so I just didn't. Maybe I'll think of something for a part 2, but I feel like all of my like Minecraft opinions are pretty like popular. I don't think I have anything crazy. The craziest thing I have is probably like I know it's a little controversial to say that you like the drop system, but I do like the drop system. I think I might even prefer it over the old system. That might be that's probably the most controversial thing I have off the top of my head. I don't think it's even that controversial. It's divisive maybe, but it's not like it's not really a hot take. I think my opinion has been swayed because I think it was a mumbo jumbo video that I watched, and he made some good points in there. I don't know. I think I shared it around with a few people. Something along the lines of like, the drop system may not be the best system, but considering like Minecraft is like an impossible game to update. And given the position that Mojang are in, they're doing a very good job of it. It's like, would it be that crazy to say that there is no game quite like Minecraft? I think Minecraft itself is like an enigma. It's so weird to think about. Just better get concept because people love complaining. Yeah, people are gonna complain at either way. Like it's either like yearly or, well, we got 4 last year, so either one big update a year or 4 smaller updates. And even then, like, there's, if you compare, has anyone here like compared like last year's content compared to, or yeah, the drop well, I guess last year's content because we're doing a year span. I was kind of thinking about including Pale Garden in that too, but I don't know. Has anyone actually like gone through and checked, like, for instance, 1.21's content, or sorry, the trial chamber stuff, like actual launch before the drop system 1.21, and for that matter the other updates from like the past, and actually compare that to like the drops we got last year, because at the same time frame? Like, if you consider, like, there were some yearly drops that really didn't add a ton, and there were some yearly big updates that didn't really add a ton, and I think the drops were like way better for that. Like the stupid Buzzy, yeah, 1.15, was that the Buzzy Bees update, right? It just added like bees and honey and stuff. That's pretty much it. After we had like the bangers that were back-to-back Update Aquatic and Village and Pillage. Dude, that was a golden run. That was the golden run of Minecraft. The golden run of Minecraft. Also, don't let Cole hear us slandering 1.15. I'm out of andesite. No, 1.13 and 1.14 were like generational run. Those were 2 banger updates back to back. Wasn't a bad, it was just underwhelming. Well, I mean, yeah, very underwhelming. And then if we look farther, 1.15, obviously bad. 1.16 was also generational because that was another update. And then 1.17. What was 1.17? Was 1.17 Caves and Cliffs Part 1? I'm trying to remember. Caves and Cliffs Part 1 was 1.17. And it just added the generation. No, it added the different blocks. The new generation came in 1.18. And then 1.19 is what added like 1.19 added this like the mangrove swamps, the frogs, and then the ancient cities, right? And the warden. Or was warden added before? I thought warden like ancient cities weren't added into 1.19, but I could be wrong. What 1.20 was what was that update? What's the update even called? It was the trail, or is the ruins? Trails and Tales, I think, was that one. I think 1.20 was Trails and Tales. Yeah. I can't be. 1.20 is a super forgettable update. Like, I think I count on my hands the number of times I've actually gone like pillaging like trail ruins, and one of those times was for Cole needed help, and I was helping him do it. So yeah, I think that's what the drop system will lead to, unless we get drop part 1, drop part 2 type things, and we won't have anything concrete, just bits and pieces. I mean, we have to see how they evolve. I imagine I wouldn't be shocked if we see them do like that, where we have like I don't see them revisiting stuff. I think we'll get a clearer idea after the second year, because we know a bit more now than we did last year, obviously. But we still need to know a little bit more still. Also, welcome back, Rattler. Okay. Now we have to do the... Let's pause. I need a building block that I can easily break. I should use dirt. When they drop the next snapshot, we should know what direction they're going to be going, at least for 26.1. I honestly have no clue what it's going to be. What I do? What did I do or not do yet? I'm just saying words. Oh, okay. Okay, can I move this down a little bit? Alright, bye Rattler. Guess we're not doing well since he's not here. Yeah. I was just gonna add on like one idea is for the year, and one property is like additional things like every winter update getting a harder than average mob, hard to find structures and things. Like they kind of schedule out the updates that way, where they tackle specific stuff depending on the, you know. That could be interesting. We can also take feedback for players what they go. Yeah. I think it'd be interesting if they kind of like. Yeah. I think we're talking about the same thing. Like they have a specific like lens they look through when it comes to Minecraft. Like for instance, like you mentioned earlier, focusing on like a farming overhaul, and they spend like most of the year doing stuff related to that. I think that could be pretty cool. Straw has to go hard. Get it by killing farming villagers. I just want to kill villagers. I have a thirst for blood that must be satiated. Because here the hay bales. To each their own, I guess. Okay, this side's good. Okay, I think the river's good, which means we can go ahead and remove this part, these parts. Actually, the easy way of doing this would be like that. Oops. Do you? I know L has technically already answered bottom. Do you have a, I mean, what's your, like, I guess you may kind of answer too also, but do you have like an ideal update that you'd like to see in the next drop? Like, what, if you were Mojang, what would you change? Like this next drop. First drop 26. Big impression of the year. What are you doing? And if you say enchanting update, I'm gonna be very disappointed in you. Because it's the boring way out. They've seen combat update with L's format. What, like they just focus on combat in the year? You know, that's also boring. That's another boring one. You're done. No. I don't know what I'd like to see. We did just have spears, yeah. That'd be quite the progression. All right, here's how the combat update would look like. First of all, we're getting an entire underground structure. And then we're gonna give the player a new weapon. It's called the nail. And then we're gonna add 3 mini bosses throughout the game. And upon killing those 3 mini bosses, it's gonna unlock a secret door in the middle of the underground structure. And then you go and you fight this big, like, moth. I think moth is a cool thing. Big moth. What do you guys think? I think Autumn really likes it. Those -2s are like -2 days on the development time, right? Like you're like actively, you're moving really fast. That's what that means, right? Why is Ethan on Risk? Who's playing Risk with that guy? I hate Risk with a passion. #1 Risk hater right here. Bro has a problem. Did you guys play Risk last night? I know he's trying to get people to play Risk. Did you guys actually do it? After like the Realm Olympics? No. Poor Ethan. The new version of Risk I enjoyed is the funny Xbox 360 version with the cats of everyone's do the against Steam. I have that one. I do have that one. It's right last time, so I'm not exactly a fan. You see, I can't bring myself to play Risk. I had this thing called I hate losing with a passion. And Risk is just like, okay, actually I'm gonna rewire this. I get really stressed out whenever I'm playing competitive games like that and I really want to win. Like we like the Realm community plus some like outside friends who aren't part of the Realm. We've done a few seasons of like the Life series. If anyone knows what, well, I'm sure most people here know what that is. I don't know if you know what that is, Al, like from Green and them, Hermitcraft people and more. And I get like whenever we play those seasons, I get really stressed like in the middle of them because I really want to win, and I get really paranoid, and I get like by the end of the session I feel sick, and it's really not healthy. So that's kind of the same thing that happens with Risk. Also, first, what is the not this for? What, can we lock in, please? I think Risk when you're losing is insane. I think the last time I played Risk, I won, and that's why I don't want to touch the game again. I can't end it on a loss. He was mad enough, but then like 2015 finally beat him, and since then he's never gotten me to play. See, that's the strat. End while you're a champion. Then you can hold it over them for the rest of their life. Oh, hang on.
Cast off from the docks on the boundless seas. There's shops to be stocked, there are mouths to feed. Every town needs Neptune's bounties, but bringing them aground, well, it's down to me. For the flounders, bream, crabs, cod, and mackerel can outcompete man, rod, and tackle. And the salmon and the wrasse, barracuda and the bass are all grouped up with the groupers and a profit haggle. What's it worth to get your outings from a sturgeon on a pole? There's a lot of soul searching when you're searching for a soul. No man is an island, but I'm fine to play the role. Living life on the horizon, it can really take a toll. What do you want to risk to get a fishy there about a little dishy when the boat comes in? It's a mystery, but I'm pretty sure a big enough one hit me, took a nibble and he broke something. I'll take tea with a spot of 8, please. Some chips, baked beans, and a blob of HP. Love craft and skill, let you dominate. See, tough craft won't kill, but a job of great teeth might take you by surprise as you're scraping up the mud. No saying what you'll find, so it pays to have a look. All in trinkets, all a glimmer, or just fishing up some dinner. Sure, I ain't much of a singer, but I'm great with catching up. Deep tides of bleak and briny in that bed where fortune sleep. Secrets lie beneath for finding, weaving bread and silk for sheets. In the lamp and lamps of phantoms, lots of all are we in time? Can you fathom what the fathoms, lagging chasms, have to lie deep in the brine? It takes the correct person to live off the brine, but I'm great at networking and me job's online. Sure, maybe you'll get hurting up the lobster's fine, but your fate is less certain with an omelette. Sure, I know that can't be what I'm seeing. Chance is just something I've eaten. If a razor past my bleeding looking glasses need to clean. And the hardiest of seamen could lose faculties of an evening. It's a fact of life at sea, but I'm still grappling with the feeling. There's something coming after. There's whispers in the tides. The crystallizing ocean foam are shifting into the eyes. Their ebbs and flows obsidian and twisted pitch of night. Or are the depth below abyssal mirrored in the skies? Blow it, I'm a man of reason, won't get caught in superstition. Bloke who can't keep track of reel isn't a lot of use for fishing. But these catches that I've reeled in are so rotten, putrid rhythms. Hollow shadows from the shallows risen, withered and unbitten. From depths of mortal chest enshrined the breath horizon sprawl. Whose every crest of breath I ride in endless rise and fall. A beaten heart relentless scribed as tendrils strike the hull. And each a part transcendent chimes the end of siren's call. Each silent parts and spoken names as waves and senses break. As rudder carves an open vein left gaping in our wake. Though tokens raised from soaking graves may yet a fortune make. I fear for what the ocean brings, the place of what we wish to find. Harold craft, cross the line, shadows cast. Hoist your nets, raise your pots. All is death, plague and rot. Hard to port, hard astern. Matters not where you turn. Compass spin, stars have fled. We are all dead ahead. These waves are meek and briny in that bed where fortune sleep. Secrets lie beneath her finding, weaving thread and silk for sheets. In the lamp and lamps of phantoms, lots of all are we in time? Can you fathom what the fathoms, lacking chasms, have to hide deep in those tides of our own briny? In that bed where shadows cast, oysters lie beneath her fighting. All is dread and plague and rot. In the lamp and lamps of phantoms, matters of all are we in time? Can you fathom what the fathoms, lacking chasms, have to hide deep in the brine?
Hi guys, it's me,
Well, blow me down.
Madula.
1 million subscribers.
I hope you enjoyed our dead ahead break.
It's only a blinking fish pun. Oh, I do makes I laugh.
Anyway, I've missed a the blossoming of a new debate here. Oh god, this song now. Ottoman Center was a biome update. Yeah, that's fair. More peaceful biomes. Oh, so okay, you're basing that off of like the lens idea that we were talking about. Yeah, I can understand where you're coming from there, Autumn. I have a rebuttal, but I'm not saying it's a bad update. It'd probably be one of the better update ideas. Also, I think you're being a bit unfair. I think a lot of the nether biomes themselves are dangerous. I think the Crimson Forest is probably the most dangerous nether biome, but I wouldn't discount the other two. Or not, sorry, more than two. Like, Soul Sand Valley can definitely be deadly. With the higher spirits of gas and also the skeletons. And there's others. The Basalt Delta is not the easiest to traverse either. I guess the Crimson Forest is definitely the most deadly one. I'll hand you that for sure. But the other two are pretty deadly too. I wouldn't say Warped is that deadly because it's Enderman and just don't look at them. But another race is pretty basic. I really don't want them to try and make the normal difficulties harder because like a lot of that is not, to be fair, Autumn. But sometimes you have to like get to other biomes. Anyway, as for my rebuttal, it's not even really a rebuttal. It's just me saying that I would personally be fine if we didn't get that, because I'm kind of like, this is gonna sound very weird, I think, but my mentality has changed in regards to that, and especially gearing up for what comes in the future here. I'm less interested in that stuff because I'm more interested in making my own biome, like my own biomes, and telling my own stories in my own like areas. I don't really care that much for the exploration side of Minecraft, and so I think that's also affecting my opinion here. But I would rather make the uniqueness myself. I don't know if that makes sense or not. That's one of my bigger passions for when it comes to building right now. One of the things I'm more excited to get into. Like having hardcore might be more than the spiders respawn rates, beef your mob armor. Yeah, like make it actually more difficult. That's definitely an option. I don't know. I've tried hardcore a few times. I have a hardcore world, but like I can't bring myself to do it. I don't want to like start a hardcore world and do a ton of like cool builds and then die randomly because I'm not paying attention one day and then lose it all. Hardcore stresses me. I got my fair share of hardcore. I got a funny clip out of my hardcore streams. I'm fine without it now. I think I don't know if we've asked that clip anymore, but I love the creeper clip. Does anyone, does it? Yeah, we know about the creeper clip, right? Oh, I loved that clip so much. If talking to Cat, I can't remember something greater than that, because what if I never come back? There's gotta be like 15 animations of that happening. I swear I've seen that at least 3 times. That's cute. Was this on a hardcore world or is this on your forever world? I'm trying to think. What all hardcore have I done? I have done a few hardcores. Obviously the streamed ones where we got the clip from, but I think I've done a few others. If we're going like way back to like 2020, I had 2 hardcore series going on. I had like one that was inspired by I think Socks for One, Well, it's basically the same thing. But he did like a hardcore world on the quote unquote largest Minecraft mod pack, and I was doing that too. I got like 2 episodes. And then I think I did another one that I only got 1 episode, and it was like a duo hardcore survival with Avery back in the day. We had a little jungle underground base, but we didn't continue that. Neither of those series went far. But that's why I made it a point whenever the Realm West Speaker got rid of episode 3, like this officially broke the record for my longest running series ever, episode wise. And we've gone from 3 all the way up to this is episode 19 I'm working on, right? I think. I'm pretty sure this is episode 19. At least episode 19. Oh, sorry, to be fair, it'd be at least episode 18, but you know, whatever. This is my series episode, so I have 2 episode 15s. Can't you just go back and retroactively change it? Or is it like the principle? Or do you say the episode number in the intro? I can't remember. So that'd be a little awkward. Oh, you refuse to remake thumbnails. Okay, that's fair. I can understand that. I actually still, I mean, I don't have that many thumbnails, but I still have all of the thumbnails I've ever made saved. Because I like opening that folder and just seeing all the work I've done. Because I think it's really cool seeing all the thumbnails side by side. I love the style of my thumbnails. You want to keep the really the good ones I really like. I keep all of them for the sake. Well, that's a lie. There are some times where I make thumbnails that I don't like, or I'm not the biggest fan of, just because I don't have any ideas and need to get the video out. But most of the time, I quite like all of the thumbnails I do. I don't know which ones are my favorite. I think the obvious ones to say my favorite is probably either the 2 Witherstorm ones, probably the second Witherstorm one. Because Witherstorm is just who I am, I guess. But everything goes back to the Witherstorm. That's where I peaked, and that's where I will peak permanently, I guess. I should reuse this format because the well looks nice, but I keep in the resolves color page tab. Okay. Is that how do you make your thumbnails, Al? But I wanted to ask. Because I use Photopea. I could probably use Photoshop though, to be fair. I think I have access to that because my college. But I just used Photopea for so long. I surrounded Resolve a lot. Resolve can do thumbnails? Oh, there's no moss there. Mostly get a shot of like color grade it, get a me photo or something, and then color grade that and add the background effects in Fusion. Oh yeah, I never had thought about using Resolve. I don't think I'll end up using Resolve. I think I like the system I have going now, but that definitely could work. How do you get the... Okay, hang on. I have another really big question because I have been curious for so long. What do you use to get the custom poses for like your skin? Went to color grading class and nearby like media class thing and learned a bunch, but still sometimes. Blockbench? Ah, okay, use Blockbench. I've been meaning to get Blockbench or get into Blockbench. Well, mainly I was looking to get into Figura, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. Say again, sorry, what am I saying again? This conversation's moving really fast. This always happens on stream, I fear. Don't remember the last thing I said. I don't know. No. Oh, I guess it was the last time then. So I don't know if we're gonna finish this time lapse tonight, because we're like maybe a little over halfway done, and we've been going for an hour and 40 minutes, and I started late today because I was busy making ice cream. The ice cream is single-handedly throwing my schedule here. Strawberry ice cream. Just basic strawberry. It's not mint. I'm not that advanced. You guys gotta understand. This is my first time making homemade strawberries. Sorry, I almost said chocolate. Sorry. I did not make homemade chocolate. We had to start small. And start Trip as the goat. Like, I would agree, but also like it's like everyone says the goat, and it's a little overrated now. I think like it was better when it tasted better when it was niche. But I started like it. It's probably my favorite still. It's either that or strawberry. Homemade chocolate tutorial one. I don't know. Now you see, here's what's gotta happen. I have got to learn how to do thumbnails in DaVinci so that way I can beat hell to the views. Yes! Bang! I'm so good at this YouTubing thing. Did you milk the cow too? I actually didn't. No. Popular to contrary belief, I do not own a cow. That'd be sick though. Should I set like a sub goal to get like a cow? Buy cow. Would you guys support the cause? $20K per pet cow. 20K, that's a bit low, isn't it? We gotta think big on them. 1 million and I'll buy a whole farm. I'll get into the dairy business. I'll become a part of Big Dairy. That's where the rum money's going. Shh. 1 million and I'll become the cow. Mmm. I like where your head's at. I think. Yeah. I'm out of cobblestone again. You can do that for free. Well, good thing we have a volunteer. Bro. Bro. And after right now, because grandpa status, a good rest of the stream. Thank you, Sab by L. Have a good night and good day tomorrow. Shoot, I might not be far behind her, guys. I'm kind of cooked. I feel my eyes suddenly closing. Okay, Gramps. All right, buddy. Ooh, I also haven't eaten dinner. Kind of said a few trolley gummy worms. I kind of forgot. The ice cream distracted me. I'm healthy, I swear. I think there's been some good moments in this stream, and I think that means I can make some shorts, at least one short. I need 300, guys. I don't think you understand how much I need this. I'm so desperate. I'm so desperate to see the 2 finally go away. How long have we been on 200 subs for? Can someone go through the announcements channel on my Discord to see whenever I made the announcement that we reached 200? It's been like over a year, I think. It still devastates me that half of my subscribers on this channel came from both the Witherstorm videos. Like a collective, like 160 or something, came from both Witherstorm channels or videos. 9/21/24. GG. Thank you, Ferris. Autumn, do better. I didn't light this place up. I have bed on me. I guess I'm just not sleeping. See if this is good because I can light this up. Get off my island! I punch it to death for it. Decided to finally just die. Or get off the island, sorry. Ferris burned my bed yesterday, so I had to make another one. Me when I get you. Okay. Well, we did about half of it, which is not bad. I think this is all I'm gonna do today, though, because I'm quite tired. So I am, and hungry. So I think that will be all. I hope you guys had. Oh my god, we're at 298. Who subscribed? Thank you. I'm up. Thank you. I appreciate it. Anyway, hang on, let me type 2 more in my announcements channel. I gotta keep up with the bit. Sorry, 2. And then bam bam bam. Okay. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all back here tomorrow. I have arrows me for more Realm SMP. We'll probably be finishing this. Maybe we'll see if yeah, we'll probably be doing this. But I guess we'll wait and see. Yeah, hope you all enjoyed. As always, have a good rest of your night and day tomorrow. And yeah, goodbye. Bye bye.